Okay. Yes. So let's start. Deutsche Bank. Maybe before that, for this month, my portfolio I think is up around 11%. Let me have a quick look. Here. Yeah, the portfolio is up 10.6% and up 32% for the year, right? Deutsche Bank. Let's start with that because it's my largest position. I think it's accounting for 30% of my portfolio. It's a high conviction position, so I betted most of my money in it, right? So let's look at the monthly chart. The story is very simple. Long term. Anyway, you can look at July or August market review for the rationale for entering those positions. So there was a failed breakdown here. There's a retest, and then it went up. I bought somewhere here and bought more here. It's gone up from here about 70%. And look at the two channel, this down channel. It crossed the down channel divider, test it, and bounce up. So it's bullish now. I will continue to hold for an attempt to go towards here for another at least 50% upside. Let's see whether it hits there. And then 50% upside here coincide with this major support turn resistance. All right. Next watch list. Next Singtel. So Singtel, I bought somewhere here, and it went up quite nicely here. It didn't touch here, so it's a bit tricky. There might be overhang sellers here, but likewise, there isn't a quick ability to touch this channel divider. So I'm still holding for an attempt to try to hit this line or test the high here again. I believe there's a reasonable chance to hit this line at 3.5. That would give quite a substantial gain from around 2.5 when I bought it. It's a conservative defensive position. So this is quite a pretty good. Next, SGX. So SGX, I bought it here at 9 plus. Now it has gone up to 12.70, including dividend. Of course, it will be much more. Breaking out of long-term major resistance, very good. It's doing quite well, yeah. So I won't be surprised that it tried to attack the historical resistance here around 17, where there was about 17 years ago, there was a rumor about Tokyo Stock Exchange trying to acquire SGX. And of course, that didn't happen, and then it crashed. All right, the monthly candle is good, solid. Weekly candle is not bad. It open high and start sell off, but it's still quite closing quite well. Okay, let's look at the next one. I think it's STI. So STI I bought here. Very good solid monthly candle, right? Look, it's just this was a resistance in 2018, and it just there was some selling here, and then it just jumps right through. So it's obviously saying that this old resistance from 2018 is not a problem anymore. It might just drop again to test it or go straight up. In a long-term projection, we can tell the direction. We can tell the rough target, but we can't tell exactly how it goes there, right? Makes sense? Because you can't tell exactly how the price travel there. It might go straight there. It might test the old resistance turn support. It might oscillate for a year before attacking the upside. We can't really tell that. It's really hard, but we can tell whether it's bullish or bearish by how the price moves. All right. Yeah, so I won't be surprised that you try to hit here, and we'll see what happens. If you look at the very, very long term, it's quite a nice, I'll say it's quite a nice sideways consolidation. So the upside potential it could be really really huge. Yeah, but yeah, before getting ahead of myself, let's see what happens when price touches this line and how it interacts with that line. Okay. STI is a Singapore Straits Times index. It's a Singapore stock market index. Renew Coal, I bought here. Now it's easy. I bought here. There was a strong market sell in August, but the price was holding very steady. in August. So I think that the sellers are mostly exhausted. So I'm comfortable to make a long, and there's a potential for it to go up like 50 times to here. And the downside would be risking 100%, right? But the upside is like 5,000%. And this company has liquidity, cash flow problems. It might go bankrupt. It changes CFO. But based on the market behavior when during the 2 weeks in August where market was very weak and this was holding very well, I think the insiders are not selling. They think the market is saying that the sellers are exhausted and the upside likelihood is higher than being bankrupt. All right. Moderna. So Moderna, I entered here, went up like 30+% gain, went down again. The good thing is like this is the up move, long-term up move, the long-term down move. The good thing is the long-term down move seems to be gentler than the long-term up move. So I won't be surprised that it start to do a failed breakdown and start to attack upside again. Now, right now I'm still holding. Weekly chart is something like that. So it's okay. I mean, at most I lose 100% of the position, right? But the upside is about 100% as well. Wow. And given that my win rate is typically quite high, above 90%, the odds is with me to take the position, right? Next, FTSE. I bought somewhere here, I added somewhere here. This is like you look at the really, really long term, like many decades, right? Price is starting to move up above this channel divider, the long-term channel, upside somewhere here, which is double of where I entered. You look at the monthly chart. You look at the monthly chart, you can see that price cross went up and tried to test this blue line, and now it's closing up. This is quite good because it says it's saying that the market is rejecting price from going down below the blue line again. And the orange line is the current resistance capping the advance. Look, it goes all the way back to 2003, right? There's all these interactions with the price and the line. Look, so this is an important line. And I believe the price is going to break out on the upside, and the orange line is the one that's going to break instead of the blue line. But we'll see. Yeah, orange line is going to break, then I'll be surprised that it's try to attack the upside soon in 2025, right? Next, coffee. This is my largest winner. I think it's returning 500%. So it is now about 6.5 times my initial capital commitment. I bought a 3x exchange traded commodity here. Previously, I explained on LinkedIn with a newsletter post in previous video as well. I mentioned why I bought here. And now, if you look at the really long-term big picture, this is like a long-term sideways consolidation of 50 years, and price now attacking the historical high. Seeing price last traded around 50 years ago. And if this really takes off, I won't be surprised for a rise towards 1,000 cents per pound coffee. Now it's around 320 cents per pound. All right. Price movement, if you look at the monthly chart, break out through this middle center divider, test it. It can't even hit the line, and the buyers already rush in to buy, right? Weekly chart, same, right? In fact, if you look at the weekly chart, there's even a failed breakout here, something like that. Look, there's a failed breakout here, but price wasn't selling off and hitting this line. There was demand. There's demand. There's unexpected, more than supply. So then it went straight through and shot up to the sky, right? Of course, the story is more about supply concerns due to bad weather in Brazil and Vietnam. But it's just like what happened to cocoa a year ago, and cocoa was having this problem of supply, bad weather, and in these supplying countries, and cocoa went up a lot. But I missed that trade because I was noticing cocoa quite late in the movement. It has already gone up, I think 50%. I don't feel comfortable to buy it. But to me, it can't be the only commodity has a supply problem, right, due to bad weather. So I started to look at other commodities and I found that coffee is something I really want to buy. Yeah, it's bullish. I bought others like gold, which is going quite well as well. Sugar so-so, copper so-so, oil so-so, but I mean they're all profitable, but except sugar. Yeah, but coffee is the one that's really the big winner, like 500% gain in a year. Imagine that, right? Okay. Next, let's look at sugar. Sugar is like my only losing position, and Moderna as well. There's a long-term picture of sugar. How I'll look at sugar now. Let's try to do a field breakout here. Do a field breakdown here. I think the bulls are in control now for an attempt towards here, about 25. Roughly here will be break even for me because I bought somewhere here as a basket of commodities. I bought somewhere here again. So roughly here will be break even. So it goes here, it'll be profitable for me.
Peanut butter toast.
Gold.
I love peanut butter toast.
So gold, let me see whether the video is still streaming fine. Gold I bought here. Let's look at the weekly chart of the entry. Yeah. Okay, still live. Great. That's fine. Gold I bought here. Oh, my friend is here saying hello. Hi, Daniel.
Good. This one's good. Red.
Okay. So
This one has chocolate.
for gold, I bought here because it tried to do a breakout of a long-term resistance. It failed, but it didn't crash. There was support. Then there's some sideways consolidation. Then a couple of months, then it start to rally up really fast and furious, like from 2000 level all the way to 2008. And you cross this long-term channel divider. This is how I view gold now as all the ads. Anyway, I'm using a TradingView free account. I don't need all the facilities because I don't look at charts that often, right? I mean, once a week or once a month. That's a long-term view of gold. I think it's trying to head towards 3,000 here dollars per ounce. Right? Nothing much to say except that it seems bullish. I'm still holding. Copper. Copper is like a bit tricky because it's going near to my entry price. It's still bullish. I think it's doing some sideways consolidation. Chances of good odds of attacking upside again. Yeah, I'm still holding, but it's one of the weaker commodity positions I have. Right, the sellers are quite fierce actually, to be honest. Yeah. But I don't think it's a clear that the bulls have lost yet because you look at the long-term chart, there's no monthly close above this line and no price breakdown. So I won't say it's a failed breakout here. But you might argue it's a failed test of this old breakdown level, which is fair. So it's a bit ambiguous, but I don't see a cause to sell the position yet. I mean, copper is in a long-term general uptrend. Yeah, so we'll see how it closes at the end of the quarter in August. In December. Okay. Next, soybean oil. Soybean oil. Oh yeah, soybean oil is entering negative territory for me recently. So I think the long-term big picture is doing a failed breakdown here. and it's testing here. So I bought somewhere here. So now it's oscillating somewhere here, which is fine. It might just swing a bit to shake out the weak hands and go up. I'm leaning towards bullish.
Papa, your socks are big.
As of the monthly close, it looks all right as well. It's just slightly below this line. Yeah. Look at the US oil. So oil, I got the 2S ETC, so it's up about 14-15% despite the underlying, roughly where I bought it. But because the 3x ETC will compound every day based on the gain or loss 2x ETC. Yeah, so if there are more up days and down days, then you will get a situation where price is near the underlying, but the gain of the ETC is actually much more. Right. That's all for my positions. Maybe we can have a quick look at Bitcoin because they are all like breaking new high or whatever. Yeah. So I'm not bullish on Bitcoin, although some weeks back it's obvious to me that it's a buy point somewhere here. I can show you, it's quite clear. Okay.
Maybe what? I'm going to look in my
Maybe not so clear on this, but I thought on the Yahoo chart it was quite clear. But anyway, yeah, somewhere around here I thought it was doing a failed breakdown. Yeah, but I didn't buy because I want to stay out of crypto. I think the crypto market is not healthy. Like there's too much divergence between like Bitcoin, Ethereum, SRP, Solana, and so on. It's like the whole market is not healthy in general. So I'm not convinced that the bull is ready for it to run. And I don't like to watch out for the huge variation in price like 7 days a week. It even trades on Saturday, Sunday, and 24 hours. I don't think in long term it's good for any trader or investor to follow it too closely. But anyway, that's my view. Maybe at a certain time in future I'll buy again, but not now. Let's look at the long-term picture. Maybe let's look at the linear chart. I think I saw something at the linear chart which may be interesting.
Of course, that's good. Papa, anything else?
Yeah. What's interesting on the linear chart is
milk.
let me hide all the other items. What's interesting on the linear chart is it's tracing out this shape. Which generally is bearish because price rally goes back to where it started, rallies and goes back to where it started and rallies here. And this will be testing the failed breakdown of the failed breakout here right now. So price is at the major long-term resistance now, at least on the linear chart. So would price drop it all the way here? I don't know. Or would it drop somewhere at the center of the linear chart? Somewhere here, maybe 65,000. I don't know. But what I do know is, let's look at Ethereum. Let's switch to log. Okay, look at Ethereum. It's not even crossing the old high in April this year, let alone the 2021 high. So Ethereum, for example, I bought somewhere here, and I sold somewhere here, It went up, and then it came down again. It went up. Somewhere here, I thought it's a nice to short. I didn't really short. I don't think there's a good exposure to short. Good instrument to short when I was at the bank. Yeah. Probably you don't want to use CFD, but the bank doesn't allow people to use CFD as an investment instrument as a bank employee at Deutsche Bank. Yeah, but I since left Deutsche Bank, I could short now. But it's just that I'm sort of out of crypto, so I don't know. Would I short now? Not right this moment, but given that Bitcoin is at a long-term resistance, if there are signs that there are weakness, I might short. Yeah. But anyway, my capital is fully committed in all the positions I have. So I don't think I'll go and open a new position to short, even if there's a clear short signal. I mean, for short trade, at most you make 100%, right? But you can lose a lot more. If Bitcoins go to 1 million, I'll lose a lot if it goes to 1 million. Yeah. But at most I can make like 100,000 points, 100,000 points. But if it goes to 1 million, I'll lose like nine times of the capital outlay, which is crazy. But anyway, if you look at things like XRP, oh, this plot is a bit. It doesn't show the whole history, but maybe I can find a better chart. Binance, okay. So we look at SRP. It's like somewhere here. It's ready to do a double bottom, but I felt like there's a lot of crawling on the ground. You know, there's a lot of crawling on the ground. I don't feel convinced that it's aiming for a good bull run. More of a short squeeze, probably. But anyway, crypto might be an exception, but I don't feel comfortable to actually long something like that. Like it's too much crawling on the ground that the market is not seeing value in all these low prices, right? And then suddenly you have somebody pump it up, maybe pump it to attract retailers in, to throw it to them. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Right? So that's SRP. But in general, the crypto market doesn't seem very moving together as a whole. There's too much divergence, and even the second tier, like Ethereum, is not. Let's say Solana. Ethereum is not making new highs anyway as well. Solana USD. Okay, over here. It looks like Coinbase doesn't show a lot of data. Yeah, that's what it is. It shows how infrequently I look at crypto. So Solana is somewhere here. So it's testing the very old high here. Yeah, this is Solana's picture. This way. Yeah, this way. So you have Solana probably taking over Ethereum's position as market. Yeah, I think it's evident already last year. Here is breaking new high, but just don't have a good feeling about how it's breaking the new high. The way price is moving is just there's just a bearish undertone to it. I mean, I've seen charts like for 18 years. I make like over 1,000 trades in the past, so I can have a feel of what's the underlying tone of the market just by looking at how price moves on the history, price history. But I mean, crypto might be an exception. Who knows? But all this movement, it feels bearish in nature. Right? People are unsure and trying to dump their positions. Yeah. Anyway, in general, I won't short crypto now, but I'm not convinced that it's the start of a bull run. Yeah. I'm more convinced that it's the start of the bull run for some commodities like coffee, perhaps sugar, and things like copper. Might be at the starting, and gold is already on its way, and oil it might be starting soon. But yeah, but the crypto I'm not so convinced. Yeah, it's just too much divergence in the various cryptocurrencies. Yeah, but anyway, we'll see. There's always exceptions, and I could be wrong. Although I've never lost a crypto trade before, I made over 10 long and short trades over the last 6 years, probably 6 years. 2018 December was my first long at 3,000 plus Bitcoin. But at the time I was still quite inexperienced, so I sold out before my kid was born because I don't think I can, deal with the volatility and being a first time dad. Okay, that's all. Any questions? If there are no questions, we can call it a day. Thank you for joining. Yeah, you might be hearing my kid in the background because today she doesn't have her weekly Chinese class. That's where I can do the monthly review or use the time to write the weekly newsletter. Yeah, so all right, see you all next month for the December review, and that will be also the year-end review of my portfolio. All right, thank you. Have a nice rest of the Sunday. Bye-bye.